Hey everyone, welcome back to Installation 00, and I just wanted to do this quick video regarding the Flood and some rather unsettling theories in regards to the Flood and their effects on galaxies and the universe. This is somewhat of a lead-on from HiddenXperias video, where he details the transgalactic state of infection that the Flood can achieve in his video, The Horror of Flood Galaxies. He goes through some interesting details regarding levels of infection and then finally comes to the penultimate point of transgalactic infestation. Go watch his video. I'll wait. All caught up? Excellent. Let's keep going. In summary, my boy goes into details on all the different levels of infection and infestation that the Flood can achieve, all the way up to the transgalactic infestation. And the transgalactic infestation is basically the Flood have spread beyond the galaxy. Basically, the Flood have gotten to a point where they've consumed all biomatter, all neural physical energy, all resources in the galaxy, and are still on their quest for consumption of all life, and using their immense intelligence are expanding beyond the boundaries of the galaxy to satellite galaxies or even entire other galaxies. And at that stage of their sophistication and intelligence, they have the technology to do it. He even briefly theorizes on the idea of trans-universe infestation, which is the point that the Flood infest an entire universe and are still on their never-ending quest for consumption of all life. And again, at this stage of their intelligence, after infecting countless species from countless galaxies, they have the intelligence to develop technology that may perhaps allow them to transition out of universes and into entire other universes. It's a concept and idea I can't even wrap my head around or begin to contemplate. This video is an excellent look at the Flood and the sheer horror and horrendous scale of galactic scale Flood infestation. He also makes reference to the fact that, canonically speaking, our real world timeline is in fact canonized in Halo lore. Halo's universe includes the shared history of our real world. There were 2 world wars in the Halo universe. We did go to Mars in the 21st century. The moon landing did happen in 1969. Or did it? It did. It also means that we exist in the Halo universe. I exist. You exist. HiddenXperia exists in the Halo universe, which is kind of weird because I'm a content creator on a game called Halo within the Halo universe, when 500 years in the future the events of Halo will play out, which means either I'm retelling the events of a history for a future yet to come and relate to it as if it's the past, or the very game I'm discussing is prodigaling the events that unfold to become the very events I'm explaining. In either case, the punchline is that we have a shared history within the universe. The Halo universe shares our history. Which means that since we have, in lore, confirmations that the Flood have and likely do still exist outside of the galaxy and thus outside of the Halo's range, there are likely galaxies out there right now that are nothing but Flood galaxies, and we wouldn't even know that they're there. This got me thinking, and I came to an unsettling conclusion. What if there is evidence that they are there? What if we can actually see the Flood infestation in those portions of space and we don't even know it? In the book Silentium, it's confirmed that when the Flood grow and expand enough through the galaxy, they begin to be able to take control of neural physical technology, the transcendent technology behind the transcendent technology mastered by the precursors. They actually did this in the books when the Flood took control of the unbreaking filaments and star roads and used them to destroy the Greater Arc. This is canon. It goes on to say that there comes a stage when the Flood begin to infect the very fabric of space-time. That there comes a time when space itself becomes hostile to life. This again is something that happened during the closing days of the For a Flood War. In these locations, the normal rules of physics are warped and mutated. Space and time bent and distorted, and life is crushed within its folds. It's a concept that is difficult to even get our heads around. So let's just recap. We've established that we have a shared history within the Halo universe. We've established that the flood likely exists outside of our galaxy when the halo array was fired. We've established that there are likely flood galaxies out there somewhere, right now in our common timeline. And we've just established that the flood can get to a point where they infect the very fabric of space and time. Now the unsettling part. What if there is evidence of transgalactic flood infestation? What if we even have pictures of it and we don't even know it because we don't know what we're looking at? In astronomy there is a phenomena called the cosmic supervoid. This is a portion of space that has basically no stars or galaxies within it. It's an area of the observable universe that is basically empty. Yet when it is analysed through spectroscopy, there is evidence of mass in these regions, suggesting to either a form of matter that we can't see, such as dark matter or dark energy, or that the actual matter in that region of space is being masked or hidden from observable view. Some have posited it could be an ultra-advanced alien civilization that have built Dyson spheres around countless galaxies worth of stars, and thus the light that would have emitted from this region of space is being absorbed and converted into energy to feed their immense empire. Some have suggested that the region of space populated in majority with dark energy, and that's causing the appearance of the supervoid, and others still have speculated that it's a scar on our universe, left over from a collision with another universe. All are just theories and can't actually be proven or disproven, but what is agreed upon is that the cosmic supervoid exists, and we currently don't have the technology or the understanding to completely explain it. So here's the theory. What if that region, that immense supervoid, is evidence of the flood that have spread between galaxies in that region and have begun to infect the very fabric of space-time, warping the very properties of the universe and the laws of physics to lead to what we observe? An immense, all-encompassing void caused by a flood infestation so pronounced and so advanced that it's absorbed, assimilated, or distorted and obscured all evidence of matter and energy in a portion of the universe so large it's difficult to comprehend. What if we are literally staring into the eyes of the Gravemind in these images? And what if the Gravemind is staring right back at us with envious eyes? And until next time.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider smashing the like button and leave a comment below on what you'd like me to cover next. Big shout out to my patrons, Spartan10148, the Metarch of my installation, Falcon, Prophet Bear, Mikhail, Sophia, and Ashley, my dutiful monitors, Darian, Scarab, Spartan0137, Anthony, Ghost, Aaron, Chris, Jacob, Sean, Element Zero, Somatic, Jordan J3, Dan, Mr. Keys, Directal, Gunslinger, Jacob, Bandmill, Echo, Evermore, Officer Cat, and Personal Devil, my diligent sub-monitors, my fleet of Strato Sentinels, and my loyal enforcers. And all the other patrons who have jumped aboard to support the channel. It means more to me than I can accurately put into words. Another shout out to my Tier 0 Transcendent YouTube members, Spartan137, Jacob, Schmitty, Talia, Fenrir, and Born Stellar, and all the other YouTube members keeping my installation running on that glorious vacuum energy. Shout out to John for I don't fucking know. And if you want more of this kind of content, hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so you don't miss any future videos, and consider jumping aboard yourself as a patron or YouTube member to keep the channel alive and kicking. Thanks again for watching, take it easy everyone, and find peace in the domain.